Welcome
to Whips and Sips.
I'm Justine.
And I'm Shelly.
Cheers. So what are we drinking today, Shell?
We are having coffee because it is extremely early. We had to do this early today.
Top of the morning.
Yeah. So we're just having coffee this morning. I promise there's nothing in it. I mean, other than...
What did you say, 2
cream.
shots of espresso?
It's a double shot espresso with steamed half and half. And I put a little artificial sweetener in it. But yeah, so hopefully this will wake us up here.
I hope so. And it's rainy and gray.
So I was worried that you might be able to see my red nose because I have... All right, we're going to get into some TMI here. I have a pimple on the inside of my nose, and yesterday my nose was beet red. So I was asking Justine about it, and this is what kind of a friend she is. She asked if I had popped it, and I said, no, I'm not going to pop them. Sit up inside my nose. She goes, do you want me to do it for you? That's a true friend that offers to stick her fingers up your nose. Let me tell you what. Anyway.
Is it that, or is it I want to see you in pain?
Well... Who knows? Who knows? Thanks for joining us. We want to thank subscribers. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Please hit subscribe if you don't mind. And yeah, thanks for coming back to all of our existing subscribers. Our giveaway, our bag giveaway, we had some very, very clever responses with the word "ufta" in them. And so I'm not going to call anybody out because there were too many. There were just a lot of good ones. So we really appreciate that. And let's show the bags quick, and then we'll do the drawing closer to the end of the show. But first of all, we have a strawberry one. Whoops, sorry for the glare. I made this one. We have a Halloween one with Teresa Kogut fabric. And I made this one as well.
Gorgeous. They're both gorgeous.
And then our friend Linda made this one.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
It's got little owls and foxes, and it's really cute. Kind of wintry. So we will be giving away 3 bags at the end of the show. And we've already drawn those names. So we'll do that at the end.
So since Shelly told you about her nose, I'm going to tell you how come my cheek is a little swollen here. Saturday I came to work, and bless Linda, I had a toothache, a major toothache. And Linda happened to come in, and I said, what are you doing today? She says, nothing. Why? What do you need? Well, I said, if I can get a hold of my dentist, could you come in? So bless her heart, she did. Aww. And bless my dentist. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, I'm sorry. He actually is our neighbor. Mm-hmm. And when we lived in town, he was our neighbor also. And my kids, both of our kids were quite a bit younger at that time. Yeah. And we lived right down the alley. So we knew what place they were looking at, and they knew what place we were looking at. Yeah. Well, when we finalized where we were looking at, my son rides his bike down there and says to him, can't get rid of me.
I was going to say, Roger, you chose to live next to her twice? Okay, anyway,
so that's why I'm a little swollen. I'm sorry. But I feel much better today than I did last Saturday.
I didn't notice it, if that helps any.
Oh, good.
When I walked
I can feel it when I...
Yeah, I'm sure. I hope it feels better.
You know, it's because I don't talk so much that when I do talk, you can feel it.
Yeah, I bet. That's probably why it's still swollen. All right, should we get at it here?
Let's get at it.
Okay. Do you have any FFOs?
I do.
Okay.
I do. All right. I can't take full credit because Gwen stitched it and Mara finished it for me. So, I'll show you the pattern first. In other words, Shelly hasn't seen this, so
I haven't seen any of these. So.
I'm trying to put it off as long as I possibly can.
And she's got them like wrapped up and locked up over here so I can't see them.
Okay, so here's the hands-on design. Beach, please. Beach, please.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Are you ready? because I don't know if you remember, but I had them stitched on perforated paper and for a pillow.
Okay.
The perforated paper I'm doing, and so of course it's not done yet. Sorry.
Okay.
But here's the pillow.
Oh, cute.
Isn't that elegant?
That is super cute. Nice job, Mara.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is cute. Very cute.
So thank you, both
Oh,
Gwen
how
and
fun.
Mara.
Yeah.
So that's my only FFO. Do you have any FFOs?
I do.
Oh, my land.
So if you remember a while back, I stitched a Blackbird Designs pattern called America for my son, Samuel, who, by the way, when he saw this, he asked me right away, well, do I get to show it on your Flosstube? And I said yes, but getting him down here is another story. So he's...
Especially this early in the morning.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
That's not fair to anybody.
Exactly. So he is not here to show it, but I did get it back, and I want to thank Lisa from L&M Framing. I believe it's husband-wife team, right? I want to thank both of you for doing an amazing job on this. So this is America
Isn't that
by
beautiful?
Blackbird Designs.
Just beautiful.
And I absolutely love it. They did an amazing job. This frame, I believe, was made by them. They had another frame that had like a frame she had gotten at a thrift shop that had these metal pieces on it, and she was going to use that, but when she tried to cut it down, it kind of disintegrated from what I understand, and so they had to go a different route, but they saved the metal pieces because they knew that I liked that. And isn't that beautiful?
It
I
is
just
beautiful.
love it. And I'm ready to send her some more work, so I highly recommend them. L&M Framing. They're in Batavia, Ohio, I believe it is, near Cincinnati. And I put a little library card on the back of it. Actually, there's their, if you can see that, their sticker.
Apparently, her and Pam were talking from Just
Oh.
Keep Stitching.
Okay.
And now Lisa knows a little bit more about us.
Maybe I won't be sending anything else. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. So you had another story to tell about Pam.
Oh, yes. It is so fun. Even though we can't always go to all the retreats, we sometimes have an idea of some of our friends who get to go.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, Roxanne and Dee are down in Kansas City at the Quilter Station. So yesterday,
And Chris and Kathy too, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Chris and Kathy
Yeah.
also. And yesterday I get a picture. And this picture is of Dee under the table and Pam sitting at the table. And Dee's comment to me was, apparently this is how you talk to her. So they kind of relived the StitchCon.
Yeah.
I just bursted out laughing
Oh
when
my
I saw it.
gosh.
I can't even remember how many people were in the store when I saw it, but it was
She
so
forwarded
fun.
it to me, and I'm like, what is going on here?
So thank you. It's kind of our way of being able to participate
Yeah.
even though we're not there. So
Exactly
thank
right.
you.
Exactly right. Did you have any finishes?
I do.
No kidding. Is it one of yours?
I get by with a little help from my friends.
I take it that's a no.
That's a no. Sorry.
I decided, since she decided that we're going to have this What Would Shelley Stitch segment, somebody in the comments of our last show recommended a What Should Justine Finish segment. So we might have to start doing that and start challenging her to get some of her
Was that Vicky?
finishes done. I don't remember. It might have been. It might have been.
Okay, so here is From the Heart, Needle Art by Wendy. This is the January.
cute.
Do you notice what color it is?
Blue.
It's gorgeous. So, Cheryl stitched this.
Oh, cute.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So are you going to get all 12 months and then like switch them out on something, or?
I should, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should.
But there are so many months that I'd like to try to get a bunch of different months. Does that make sense? Not different designers do different monthly.
Oh, okay.
So, but in this one, I don't have the pack with me, so I apologize on what fabric we did. We were out of this color in the shop, so we substituted Blue Corn by Classic Colorworks. So it's a little darker, but I love it.
It's pretty.
So thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Very pretty.
Then she also stitched the Erica Michaels Fall Bounty Berry for me, and she put it together for me. Isn't that,
how
oops,
cute.
sorry, my fingernails.
That's really
Isn't
cute.
that gorgeous? I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cheryl.
That's adorable.
Okay, then we have
Very
one
cute.
more that Cheryl did, and I apologize, it is not ironed. Life Begins with Coffee.
Oh, cute.
Yes, that the bluish greenish teal is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. So, and I have the I have one of these coffee things here that we can finish it off on. So,
Oh, the finishing piece?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Cute.
all right, so this concludes my finishing.
Your finishing? Okay. Good for you.
Thank you.
How
Thank
about
you very
starts?
much. I did have a new start.
You did?
I did.
Oh, I know about this. Okay.
And this new start,
Oh,
thanks to Sarah, has a new bag that it goes into. Isn't that gorgeous?
and I got one too.
I just love it.
Thank you, Sarah. These are so cute. I don't have anything in mine yet. I haven't decided what to put in it.
We'll have to find something today for her. We'll start her
Oh,
with
yeah.
something. So what I started was, it was a huge start. I started the,
I thought this was supposed to be finished already.
you want to be pinched now or later?
What should Justine finish?
This is the hands-on design Halloween mystery, and I love it. I love it. But I got going on another project and kind of full steam ahead. So we'll see. The Vikings play tomorrow because today's Saturday, and it used to be during the Vikings. You know, that was my opportunity to sit down and take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's my opportunity to sit down, watch it, and stitch. So I'm looking forward to. I think it's a 3 o'clock game tomorrow. Do you know?
Is it? I don't know. Who do they play? Oh, it's the Packers. They play the Packers. What was I thinking? I would think it would be an early game then.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, or maybe it's the night game. I don't know. Anyway,
Anyway, they're
yes,
our
we'll be
main
watching
rival,
football
so.
tomorrow.
And speaking of that, you probably didn't see it, but there was a post on Facebook that, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to remember the other guy's name. There was 2 NFL football players at Average Joe's yesterday.
Oh, really?
And of course, the reason I remember Tommy Kramer is because he was the quarterback
For the
when we
Vikings,
were
yep,
younger.
yep.
So that's how come I remember that name. I'm so sorry I do not remember the other name. I could look it up, but we're filming off my phone right now. So, but yeah, you just never know who's gonna pop in around here.
Cool. That's fun.
Okay, squirrel. Sorry.
That's all right. Well,
How
I
about you?
have 2 new starts.
Woohoo!
So, I believe that I told you I was going to start Though He Seemeth Sleeping by Lucy Beam. It looks a little bit like this.
Gorgeous.
And so that's what I started on September 1st for Sampler September. And I also made it one of my, remember I was going to change around my WIPGO to have samplers in it. This is one of my WIPGO samplers, or WIPGO calls for this month. So I've got my 7 days in it already.
Oh, gorgeous.
I feel like for 7 days, that doesn't seem like much, but
when you're changing colors like
yes,
that, though,
you change
does.
colors a lot. And I did stitch a lot. Plus, it's on 40 count. I'm a little bit slower when I'm stitching on 40 count.
Oh,
So,
Shelly, that is gorgeous.
so I am stitching that on 40 count papyrus by Color and Cotton. And I took, so there are 4 different color conversions in the pattern. There's Weeks, Classic Colorworks, Gentle Arts, and DMC. And I took the 4, sat here with you, and picked which colors I liked best out of every 4 options. So when I'm done stitching it, I will put together what I used.
And I think we make some kits up with it.
Okay.
Because this is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
I'm sorry, you need to see this again.
I think it's
Whoops.
super pretty.
This is gorgeous.
I'm anxious to get to this border or this little row of leaves. I think they are so cute. So I'm anxious to get to that, but
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I am done with that one for this month. So
You mean you put it on your Whipco so it could still get pulled again this year?
no, I made it. Remember how when they pulled the numbers for September, I said, I think my board, my
rules.
yeah, my rules. So I was going to change those to samplers so I could do samplers
nice.
September. So I put this in one of those spots, and then I put the other new one that I'm going to start later in the month.
On those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Speaking of changing Whipco and my board, my rules,
Yeah.
I still have a couple on my board that are new starts. And I think I'm gonna change those too, because I am working on trying to finish some things up.
Somebody kind of likes the idea that I have all these starts and I'm kind of inching closer up to where she is for whips. So all of a sudden, she's putting the brakes on the new starts.
Well, and next year I can't wait to sit down.
Blah.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna do Whipco next year again, but I think I'm gonna focus that on some of my bigger projects, and like maybe 4 or 5, and I'm gonna still have new starts, but it'll be when I want, how I want, if I want. So okay,
it.
sorry.
All right. You just had the one new start? Yep. Okay. My other new start, I started yesterday. I mentioned a couple weeks ago we had to put our oldest dog down, Sparkle. And yesterday would have been her 15th birthday. So I wanted to start something in her memory. So I'm sure a lot of people have seen this.
But how do you get that
Chester's
again? I had
Place.
somebody ask.
You go to her website and you can download the PDF, and then it says here somehow some of the proceeds or all of the proceeds were going to help
For a surgery, wasn't it? For an animal?
yeah, it was for a cat.
I think
Chester.
it was for her sisters or
yeah
something.
yeah anyway, I'm not going to read this right now, but oh, it does say that as of March of 2021, so it's been quite a while since then, but 200 copies of the pattern at that point were released to cover Chester's vet bill, and it sold out in 12 hours, raising all the money we needed.
Oh, nice.
Due to continued interest, I released additional copies to benefit the Smoky Mountain Animal Care Foundation, the nonprofit that operates the Blount County Animal Center from which Chester and several other of Janelle's cats were adopted. 50% of the proceeds from those sales, totaling $1,312.50, was raised for this Smoky Mountain Animal Care. The fundraiser has now concluded, but I am continuing to make the pattern available due to ongoing interest. Thank you for your support. So
Oh, how nice.
you just go to her website and you can I can't remember if it was an Etsy shop or a website, but if you type in Whistle Stop Stitcher Designs, you should be able to find it. And I printed the PDF after I bought it, but I also downloaded it to my tablet, and I'm stitching it in Pattern Keeper. So anyway, this is Chester's Place, and it says, until one is loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Janet Jabber stitched this in memory of one of her dogs. And along the bottom here, there's animals, but she ended up not stitching the animals, and she put paw prints all across the bottom. And I contacted her, and I think I'm going to do that and put our dog's name on it and maybe her birth and death date on it. So yeah, I started that yesterday. Not a big start, typical Shelley start, but
Ooh, gorgeous material, Shell, too.
thanks. That is 32 count Cypress by Fiber on a Whim. It's a Lugana,
Ooh, pretty.
and I started on the border. So, and I'm using all the called for threads on that. So
Oh, how pretty.
those were my 2 starts. So what's next? Whips. What do you got for whips?
Well, besides my new start, I finished my whip co for the month, so I hit the little spinner to see what I should stitch on next.
Okay.
And
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. We need to get better at explaining our acronyms.
the little finger.
The little, no. That's not an acronym. WIPGO.
Justine's.
WIPGO is like, so this is the brainchild of Jessie Marie Does Stuff. If you want to find out more about it, you can Google her as well. Jessie Marie Does Stuff. And she has a video that explains it very well. But it's basically like a bingo board for your whips. And that's all I'll say about it. But we have a bad habit of throwing out these acronyms, and some people don't know what they mean. And so I'm trying to remember to stop and explain it. You bet.
Thank you. So what landed was Boo Chockful. So I really am trying to finish some.
You did go to town on this. Holy cow.
I did. I just have 2 more. 2 more pumpkins to finish up,
And then it's done.
and then it's done.
Awesome. That's cute.
So
Very cute.
then another one would bite the dust. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're just saying. Is that your only whip?
That's my only one.
Oh my goodness.
It's been a little busy with Expo and everything, so.
Well,
Which, thank you, by the way.
yeah. Since our last Flosstube, that was still in August, and I was stitching on my last August WIPGO piece, which was Newcastle Bouquet by Teresa Kogut. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. I think a lot of people have probably seen this before. So I finished my WIPGO,
This is so
7
pretty.
WIPGO days for this.
Oh, Shelley Lynn.
And I'm kind of keeping this one close at hand because once I have my 2 WIPGO samplers done in September, I might go back to this one and put a little bit more time into it.
That is just beautiful. Just beautiful.
I love it.
You know, who was I talking to yesterday? I said, with Teresa Kogut's new Halloween book. She's Brenda and Laura always say you buy all the Blackbirds. Well, you buy all the Teresa Kogut books also, you know. Oh, how gorgeous.
Yeah. I love her stuff. So I worked on that until August was done, and I also put in my obligatory 30 minutes a week on my Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. And I made a little bit more progress here, but it's slow going, but
Oh, how pretty.
I'm getting there. I like putting in 30 minutes a week. It's not a whole lot. And I usually do 30 minutes to an hour. This week I did an hour's worth on it.
Well,
so
As I was going through my items this morning, I should have been doing that with you guys with the Noel. Of hers,
yeah.
Because
There's
I
another
love
one that
hers.
you should finish. You've started it, right? Yeah. I thought so. And then I decided, okay,
Okay.
I think I have like 32 whips now. And that's 2 more than I want to have. Well, actually, it's 31 more than I want to have. But
Shelley,
what?
nobody got hurt. Nobody died.
Anyway, I decided, okay, I need to start putting time into a couple of small ones so that I can have some finishes and kind of even up the...
Well, it just makes you feel good.
So I pulled out my Luminous Fiber Arts Gathering Berries, which I have had for ages. This was a charity piece a long time ago. I don't remember the details on it, and it doesn't say here on the back, but anyway. So I pulled that out, and
beautiful.
I had just a tiny, tiny start on it, a typical Shelley start. So I did the whole border, which there's a lot of stitching in that. But so I'm hoping I would like to finish this by the end of the month, stitching on it in between sampler work.
Are you using the called for floss?
Yeah, it came, I think I got it as a kit long time ago, before you had a shop. I ordered it direct from her, and it came with the Belle Soie cranberry, which is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And my mystery my fabric says mystery fabric, so apparently it was just in my stash and I didn't have a tag on it, so I don't know what it is.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So I put a little bit of time into that, and like I said, I'd like to get that finished this month if I can, in between sampler work. Plans.
Well, not this next week, but the following week, my mother and I are heading out to Maryland. So, you know, we kind of jammed it in because we wanted to make sure that everything was going to work. So we just got our tickets the other day, and I stopped and I went, well, first of all, my brother-in-law is having a change of command out in Maryland. My cousin is coming down for it. My cousin and her husband. And this cousin's name is Shelley. And we've mentioned her before. She just recently got into stitching.
Mm-hmm.
And we grew up like sisters, brothers and sisters, their family to our family. Well, actually all my cousins and I did. So I keep saying my dad has passed, her mom has passed, my grandma has passed. So I always say, Dad's up there, my dad is up there saying, oh my gosh, she got another one hooked. Her mom is saying, I can't believe she's doing it. Mm-hmm. And Grandma's up there going, you go, girl. But she and her husband are going to take me to a cross-stitch store.
Oh, fun.
That's like an hour away on Thursday. Okay. But I said that the rest of the time that we're there, they have a back porch. My sister said the refrigerator with Diet Coke is loaded. I can just sit in the back porch and stitch. So I'm like, okay, what do I take? What do I take?
Yeah.
So
here we go.
I did some looking. Okay, first of all, I have Whipco that I have not done yet.
Okay.
And I've showed this, but I'm going to quickly show it again. Sorry.
That's right.
So we have Sapphire September, and I think I have like 500 stitches I need to put in, which is fine. But I will not take this one because this one is a little detailed.
Oh, you're not taking that.
I'm not
it's just part of your plans.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Then we have Halloween Quaker, which I'm sorry I don't have the pattern with me, but this is how far I am. I think I have to stitch, no, excuse me. I think I get to stitch like 3 hours on this one.
Mm-hmm. Are you taking that with?
No, I think it's just too dark, kind of. Yeah. But I thought, all right, this may be one of them with Should Justine finish. Here is Shine On.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm stitching this with Cosmo Floss. And you know, with this white, this would be easy to stitch on the plane. Yeah. And so this may be one. And then I still have the Heaven and Earth that was on my Whipco. And I mean, I finished my Whipco goals, but I could fill in this deer very easily.
Oh, yeah.
So
fill in is good when you're, not in your regular stitchy spot, and it's
right.
not.
And the plane ride's only a couple hours, but It always takes longer anyway, but so we'll see. All right, then I'm not done there because this is my one chance to, think. Doesn't happen very often. Okay, then something about the stars. I thought this one would be easy also because this is Carolyn Manning and there's big blocks of color. And this is where I am on that one.
That's so cool.
So, I mean, I could almost even outline that before I go. So, okay. Then,
That is Turkey Hollow Farm.
it's not.
Okay.
It's not. This is one that should have been done a long time ago.
Oh, yes.
And it's on my Whipco board, but this may be the next to get done after I finish the boo.
You're so close, aren't you? What do you have left?
I have the bottom. I have the last two bottom rows of alphabet,
Okay.
and then the bottom right and left over here. But this is the one that the Stitchery Nook. Liz helped me kit up, and in fact, she had one of these framed, and I'm like, oh, I love that color. So she contacted the gal who had done it and asked for the color to make sure she got it right, and I love it.
That is so pretty.
So, but I don't know if I want to take this along because I really don't want anything to, I don't know, happen to it.
There's some backstitch in that, isn't there?
Yes, there
Yeah,
is.
some vining kind of.
Yeah. And then my fall on the farm.
Ah, okay.
So,
Not going to show your fall on the farm?
well, I can, but I've showed it before and I really haven't got any farther. And I still have to fix the one block here that's off. So this block I need to fix. And somebody made a comment about me taking just the bottom off and extending it and then putting like our name.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I'm like, oh, I'm so for that. So thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's a great idea.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So, and then one more that I could not find because I just grabbed early is the new Priscilla and Chelsea, August. Her new monthly series.
So
Remember
the
how
September one?
No, I finished the August
Oh,
one.
okay. I see. You've
I
already
started that at
Yeah.
StitchCon, and I was very excited to start it because I love those colors.
Cool.
So, and that one, I wouldn't mind taking that one along because I think I'm doing that one on a lighter fabric, and so those are my plans.
Okay, my plans. I do have one. My other Whipco. I switched up and put this Red Deer sampler in for that. So I will be starting this before the end of the month. I want to get 7 days in it. Red Deer sampler by GGR. That will be one of my starts here this month. And then
Is that 33?
yes, I believe so. Or maybe it's 32 with that start.
Maybe it's
I think it's
37.
32 with
Oh,
that
maybe it's
start.
42.
Yeah. So I'm
This is how
I'm
she just
ignoring
blows
her.
me.
I'm completely ignoring her. So I'm gonna start that and do 7 days on that for my Whipco, and then the rest of the month I have pulled several samplers that are whips that are already in progress, and I'm gonna try and put a little time into a few of them. Plus, as I mentioned, I want to finish that gathering berries this month. So those are my plans for the rest of the month.
Nice. Check, and check. So
Yeah.
are we at the point of what would Shelley stitch?
No, we're at Hall.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're at the point of what should Justine finish.
That really is not a bad idea.
No, it's not.
But then I'd have to get everything ready.
Okay,
Maybe someday.
do you have Hall?
I do.
Hall // Stitchy Kindness.
Are you ready?
This is so cool.
Are you ready? Chris sent this to me in the mail.
Like in the mail.
In the mail.
Like gave it to the postman and mailed it. Like that.
That gorgeous. And I told her, I said, I don't know if you realize how many people appreciate this, because not only do we get to see it and everybody else who comes in the shop gets to see it, but if you could have seen the mail gal's face, because all the expo orders were coming in also, so there was a big tub with all kinds of boxes and everything in. She pulls it out and she goes, look at this. So, you know, you take the post office from when you mail it to where it gets. Think of how many people got to see that, and you know,
And
everybody needs to have a day brightened. So
the
thank
care
you, Chris.
that they took with that, though. I mean, there is not a spot on this. And we all know sometimes how the mail arrives. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm surprised it got here. But yeah, they really handled it with extreme care. It's just beautiful. You should open the back flap and show them the inside. This is super cute.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is just adorable.
So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's
That's her haul? Okay. I had some haul. What did I do with it? It wasn't much. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So, spoiler alert, I'm going to show my color and cotton fabric of the month. So if you don't want to see that, please look away or fast forward or whatever. But I get the 36 count, and this is called Spectre. It's kind of a light bluey gray, I would say. Yeah, it's really pretty.
very pretty.
So I got that. And then I had Justine order this for me. I think you showed it on your Welcome Wednesday. I wish I knew where I saw this. I know I saw it on Instagram, but I don't know who did it. But somebody stitched this gobble monochromatically, I think in all black. And it was just so beautiful. I had to have it. And I think I'll do something similar. I might do like a really dark brown instead of black, but
You started on Thanksgiving?
I don't know. No, I'm probably going to stitch Turkey Hollow Farm on Thanksgiving.
That's a good idea. But remember, we started one last year.
That was Turkey Hollow Farm.
Was it?
Yes, we started it on
Oh, I
Thanksgiving
was
Day.
looking at the one we
Yeah.
started at Christmas. That's
Oh,
the one I
yeah.
was looking at this morning.
No,
Okay.
but I just love this, and yeah, I wanna stitch this. So
All
that's my
right.
haul.
Then we need to give the bags away.
Oh
Right?
yeah, yep.
Okay.
So we are gonna start with, which one did we say first?
We did the Halloween bag first.
Okay. So, whoops, wrong. The Halloween bag goes to M. Hinton. And M. Hinton says, I was shocked when I saw the giant oofta my dog left on my pillow. Your drinks looked yummy. So, if you can see that. M. Hinton.
Okay. And then the next one is Linda's bag.
And this was won by a Linda Spost. And Linda says, congratulations on 3,000 subscribers. Thank you for sharing all the beautiful stitching and all the laughs. I oof to be young. And there's Linda. Okay.
All right. Then we have the strawberry bag that Shelly made.
And this is going to, the winner of this is Stitchinum. And this comment says, I think I saw that oofta puzzle you were talking about. Someone was saying it would be neat to convert it to a cross stitch pattern. I did see that puzzle, and it was super cute. It was kind of a Minnesota themed puzzle.
Exactly. I need one.
So that's Stitchinum.
Okay,
And
so
tell them how they can claim their prize.
if you guys want to email me at welcomestitchery@bevcom.net, which is B as in boy, E, V as in Victor, COMM.net, then I can go ahead and get it sent out. And if you want to just remind me in the email which bag you get, I'll get it out to you as soon as possible. So thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes,
That's
yes,
fun.
yes.
That was for our 3,000 subscribers.
Yes.
So that's great. So now it is time for What Would Shelley Stitch?
Oh, well, this time I was digging in Bend Creek. And, you know, in the back of your mind, you're like, I think she's stitching this, but I'm not sure. So this may be a flop. This is Red Bird Sampler.
No, I am not stitching that.
Isn't that pretty? Very pretty.
I've never even seen this. Yes, that is very pretty. I would definitely stitch that.
Should we kit it up for you today?
I would stitch, no. I would stitch that in a heartbeat. I think you're thinking of the one, I haven't started it yet, but the one that I got at Needlework Market for my mom. That's got the lime green fabric with the big red cardinal on it.
Oh.
That might be the one you're thinking that you thought I had started, but I haven't started it yet. So, but yes, that is super cute. It's fun to pull out some of these older ones that we haven't seen before.
It is.
So yep, I would definitely stitch that.
I'm 3 for 3.
And stay tuned for our next show when we do What Should Justine Finish? All right, any shop news?
Yes, I just want to thank you all for watching my Welcome Wednesday. And for you who don't know what that is Facebook Live on Wednesdays. I show what's new in the shop. And one of the items that is new for, this month, September, is mystery bag. And we did a mystery wedding bag. It has nothing to do with weddings, but it is something new. And the something new is not from Expo, but from basically Market or a little bit before. Something old. There may or may not be one or more older patterns in here, and for the new ones also. Something borrowed, which there's a coupon in here, and something blue. And the something blue is the new blue from Classic Colorworks.
So something borrowed, the coupon gets returned, right?
Right.
Ah, I get it.
Yep.
I get it.
So we have some of these left, and every month we're going to do a little different type of bag. So
Yep.
stay tuned for the next one.
October.
And then since I grabbed those bags, I also wanted to remind everybody that I do have 28 count mystery fabric bags. They are all size cuts, all different kinds. Mystery fabric bags, which all different
Could
counts.
be anything, yeah.
And then I think I dropped one on the floor, but I also have a 14 count.
Okay.
So, and the Expo orders have been still coming in left and right. And thank you for all the pre-orders and everybody who's called and stopped. It's fun. I thank you very much. So, and even though I'm going to be gone, not next week, but the following week, I do have people in the shop taking over, and for the online also.
Okay.
So,
And speaking of the fact that you're going to be gone in 2 weeks, our next Flosstube will not be in 2 weeks. It will be in 3 weeks. So around the beginning of October will be our next one, because Justine's going to do a little traveling. So
fun. So that's about it.
is that it? Oh, stitching at Patton's today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And there is still room available for the Erica Michaels class uptown on November 4th or 5th. And I'll get it all on my website. I just haven't had a chance yet with Expo.
You did say, though, that the 24 hours of stitching, that retreat, the sleeping accommodations at the retreat center are full at this point.
The sleeping. There's still plenty of room downstairs. You can come and for
stitch,
a day.
yeah.
You can come every day. You can stay at a hotel or, whatever you would like. So
Very good.
So yeah, I'm very excited about it.
All right.
Shelley and I are going to be there most of the time, so I'm excited.
Cool. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Have a great few weeks.
Thank you.
Cheers to stitching. Bye-bye.